Hi all. So the last video I did, I don't see color. A lot of you said it was really helpful and wanted me to do something similar, talk about similar types of microaggressions in the workplace. And one of the ones that I always come back to, and I'll actually include a Washington Post article that came out last year on this particular issue, was when white people confuse minority groups in the workplace. So if you call one person, um, one Mexican man, the same name as, a Colombian man in a different department, or if you confuse two black women by either saying the wrong name or saying the wrong project in reference to them, or confusing Indian women, Asian women, whatever minority it is. It was actually referenced in this article about how it happens a lot to different minority groups in the workplace. So this isn't a one-off, like this happens occasionally. This is pretty regular occurrence in corporate America, where white people do actually confuse minority groups. And it's pretty painful. I mean, we know that it's not malicious most of the time. We know that in your mind it's an honest mistake, but in our mind it's you can't tell us apart, and that is a problem because usually in the workplace we're entering somewhere where that minority person is one or two of a certain minority and they're able to tell all the white people apart. And if you are one or two of that minority group, you should be looked at as an individual, not just this is one of our two Asian people in this office. Two, it shows that your recruiting and your retention's pretty bad if you only have a couple people and you're actually mixing them up. So that needs some work as well. And it's just another microaggression. It makes our jobs that much harder and that much more stressful when we feel like we have to sort of take one on the chin because people are confusing us with other people in our jobs daily. What you can do to change that is get to know people on an individual basis and don't just see them as that minority. Quite similarly to what we do, people of color, when we go into the office, I can't simply just write off X person as this white guy in accounting because there might be five white guys in accounting. So you can't simply write me off as the black girl in sales, one of the black girls in sales, because there's, a certain number of us. So take the time to know us, take the time to understand that we are individuals, we're not just our race. And if you do make a mistake, just say you're sorry. Don't try to pretend you didn't say it. Don't try to deflect and say you didn't mean it. Don't get defensive. It's a lot of the same tactics that we've talked about before. Just own the mistake and, move on. All right. Let me know if you have any questions.